I've owned this E38 7 Series for a couple of months now, driven it on some of the best roads in Europe, and I think I'm in a good position to describe some of the good and the bad things about this car. So let's get to it. This particular E38 is the 740i from 1996. It has the pre-Vanos 4.4 litre M62 coupled with a 5 HP 30 5-speed automatic gearbox. It's very smooth and almost feels like you're driving a tank. It makes for quite an American driving experience. It's coupled with a few issues that you might expect with a BMW. I had some ABS problems with my ABS unit. The power steering is weeping, like a college student being told communism doesn't work. And what else? Oh, it wobbles at 50 miles an hour, but you expect that with an E38. Have you got a gym membership? Because if you have, you might as well cancel it now. Lifting up the boot on this beast is like lifting up my chances at a YouTube career. Oh. It's pretty heavy, that's basically what I'm trying to say. These big girthy wheels, the BBS Style 5 alloys, they give you a very comfortable and compliant ride. Although in my opinion, I think it does ruin the almost perfect lines and exterior look on the E38, and I find something like maybe some Style 32s or some M-Paras possibly complement the vehicle a bit more. You may be wondering, Nima, an E38 BMW, what's it like to drive in the wet weather? Well, here's my friend Oliver Harry to explain.
What can I say? Milan, midnight, rain, armco, understeer, brake up, breaker's yard.
The short answer is no. Well, this one isn't anyway. I paid $4.5 grand for it, which I'm embarrassed to admit. However, I was forced slightly into that situation. You can see the link to the video up there. Probably on a good day, I would have paid $3 grand for it. It's an SE kind of looking car. The color, pedo spec wheels. Just for me, I'd have to get an M Sport 740 that's a facelift, I think. But in general, for the amount of money that they go for, they are great value for money and you get a lot of car for what you pay. I was going on a road trip in my E39 M5, which is a great car. However, the headlights that were getting delivered the night before we left missed their delivery. So I had to buy this the night before and it's very wet. Jesus Christ, it's wet. It's more wet than the fucking seals on my engine. Cool. If you buy this, it's a BMW, you can end up spending the value of the car on getting everything right. And when you look at it, you think, what's the point? I might as well just have it as a little bit of a beater. Thanks to Ollie, it's fucked on the side as well, so there's no point in being careful anymore. Just a bit of understeer, isn't it? Well, how long have you got? Most of the seals are weeping. The AC system is leaking and it can't really hold anything, so that's great. What else? Oh yeah, every time you start the car and there's air blowing through it, it smells of the monthly red mist you get with a female, which is, I don't know what it is. I think it's coolant, really old coolant, making a baked fish smell. Not ideal. What else? It wobbles at 50 miles an hour. It needs a complete suspension refresh. One of the springs feels like it's about to pop out. There's a lot of things wrong with this car, I'm gonna be honest. It's got lack appeal. It's very distracting with this rain. I've got a soaked crotch. No, it hasn't actually. And surprisingly, after Oliver crashed the car, it drove 2,000 miles. So it's a pretty solid car. It's a bit of a tank.
Right, should we get in?